Gang. So now we're in chapter 12. The last couple of chapters we dealt with resolving problems, being proactive, and trying to avoid problems to start with. Now, if you're administrating or troubleshooting computers, you're going to spend a lot of time in what we call a command line. Now, a command line is something that's been around for a very long time. Most people don't appreciate or want to use what we call a command prompt. Would rather use what we call a GUI or graphical user interface. The command line is a particular syntax. We like to call it like a grammar, if you will. And if we go down, depending on the operating system that we're using, in Windows 10, we can go to Cortana down in the bottom and type in CMD, and that'll run a command prompt or open up a command prompt for us. Or we could hit Control Shift and Enter at the same time, and that'll give us a command prompt. Now, this command prompt is a small screen, and it's got a black background, and it has some text sitting there waiting for us to tell it what to do. And unless you know how to command it, know the special words that cause actions to take place, it's not something that you would want to play with. So one of the things that we can do is get familiar with a command prompt, and we can access different drives. Now, if we look back at the different drives that we've had, drives have specific drive letters, and the A and B drive letters have, in many cases, I call them, they've been retired because they're reserved for floppy drives, which we don't use any longer. The C drive is traditionally your operating system drive. From there, we'll have a D, E, or F drive. The D is traditionally your optical drive, and so would, in many cases, an E drive be an optical drive. So most of the things that we can do, or applications we can run from a graphical user interface, like the defragmenter and those kinds of things, we can go through a command prompt and perform the same tasks. It uses less memory. It can be quite efficient, and it does, like I said, take quite a bit of getting used to. All right. I could post a video on nothing but showing you how to get through the different commands. I'll post one for you in this chapter, and it's something you can go play with. Most common ones that we would deal with is IP configuration, or IPCONFIG, and we can do ipconfig /all and look at all of the network configuration settings of your system. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one in chapter 13.